So you said we're just going to take a second, and we have now we now have memberships available on the channel. We have several different tiers. We have a twin flame tier, a monthly zodiac tier, a weekly live tier where you get a guaranteed reading once a month, as long as you're on the lives. And we have a soul expansion class, which is each of the tiers, you get the tier before it. So depending on which tier you choose, for what messages you're interested in. So we are now going to get into the general message of the day. So he's like, okay, we're ready. So okay, we are getting into the general message of the day. Okay. The first card we get is the card of chopped wood, which is, about just doing that day-to-day work stuff. Are you not only cleaning your physical house, are you also cleaning your spiritual house? Are you, meditating? Are you resting as needed? Because then we get the card of nap time, and we get the card of a leg up, which for me is, sometimes you need a little help, and sometimes you know where that help is coming from, source. And then we get the card of between worlds. So I'm not sure what's going on. So we're gonna see. Okay, so he says, as you're doing the day-to-day work, sometimes in that part of step one, we listen to Abraham all the time. Step one, ask. Step two, not your job. Source, God, takes care of step two. That's when you get to take a nap. Like step one, you ask. Step two, you don't do step two. Step three, are you open to receive? With that a leg up, sometimes, sometimes source works mysteriously in your favor, and sometimes just things work out. Is that happening for you? Have you been putting in the work? Have you been doing the daily meditation? Have you seen a gift being given to you? Honestly, we did. We got monetized, so that was definitely a gift given to us for the work we've been putting in on a daily basis for the last year. We've been working on the channel, so right at a year we got monetized. So we are definitely thankful and grateful for everyone that's watched our videos, that's listened to the message, had a question, taking some time to support the channel. We appreciate everyone that's done that. So what gift is being given to you right now, that sometimes we don't even always realize that that's the gift we're being given. And if it hasn't shown up yet, just know it's getting ready to. It's like if it hasn't come, it's about to. We tend to be a couple of weeks early on the energy stuff. So possibly in the next 2 weeks, you could be seeing a huge gift coming into your life. Are you ready for that? Are you ready for a brand new gift being given to you? She said we're going to cut them and get going. So the current energy, got them upside down, is the 10 of Wands. Are you ready to put the burden down? Like she's carrying the wand. I'm still shining the light. I'm still also carrying this burden. That burden is duty. Are you ready to let it go? That burden can also be, where you haven't forgiven yourself. Because the card that's crossing that is the 8 of Swords, which is that negative self-talk, that talk that you do. Like we were telling Dave, we live in a world of duality. So, you have light, dark. You also have on this little shoulder over here, you have your ego. On this little shoulder over here, you have your higher self. You get to choose, where are you getting the messages from? If you're listening to, for one, you can say, does this feel good? And if it doesn't feel good, then it's probably coming from the ego. Because the ego likes to keep us in fear and in those same continuous patterns. The ego's not trying to let love in. But the foundation is that's what you are trying to do. You are trying to open your heart and be free. And the 6 of Wands is about victory. Are you ready? And she's feeling really free. Are you ready to feel free from these thoughts that are not serving you? not serving you. Not one bit. The recent past is the 9 of Cups. Did you think, okay, well, maybe I'm just meant to be happy on my own? Because that's personal wish fulfillment. And like she's got her cup, she's found her worth, but she's like, maybe just love's not for me at this time. Maybe this isn't for me. You know what? I was really happy with what's going on in my life, but you know what? Things were a little slow for me. I was getting monetized. I was literally about to go take a job doing therapy. And so he's like, just wait. Just wait. So we waited. And now that happened. So our personal wish fulfillment has gone from, okay, I'm happy at where I am. I'm happy in my life, but now I want to share that with the people in my life. So the King of Wands. I want to share it with him, the person that, inspires me. Dave definitely inspires me. Who's inspiring you? Who is your King of Wands? Who is, who's in your head space? Who are you thinking about? I don't know. For some reason, she's like, he looks like Adam Levine. I don't know. The oddest things. The immediate future card is the Magician. You have done this. Like, look, he's given her the gift. You have done the work. Rest and allow Source to bring the gift to you that you have manifested. It's like, here's the tool. Here's the thing that's going to bring you to this 10 of Pentacles, because that is the card of the current environment. You are working towards this 10 of Pentacles. So we have the 8, 9, 10. We have forward movement with that. How other people see you. The Tower. Are you changed? Are you different? What's going on with you? You seem so much more confident, because we see a lot of yellow here, which is solar plexus, and we just had that eclipse. So are you feeling more confident? Because, as you step into that confidence, that just pushes like tips that, I hear like tips that, tips it over, tips it over the edge. The, hopes and fears is the forward movement. Do you feel like you're on this journey alone? Because you're not. There's many people for support out there to help you. Anytime you need it. Sometimes, we feel like we're on this journey, we're all alone. You're never alone. If you feel like you're alone, we do have a Facebook group. You can interact with us there at any time. We're pretty regularly on being live now. So the soul family is out there. You can always reach out for it. And then we now have the third 10 of the reading, the 10 of Swords, which is the outcome, which is letting go of those thoughts that are not serving you, gaining the power finally over them, taking a nap, say, you know what, ego, take a break. I want to go sit with my higher self for a little bit. I want to see what the possibilities are. I want to, dream my biggest dream of what I want. The underlying energy we get is the Judgment card. Where's your judgment of yourself, mostly because we judge ourselves and then we reflect that in our experience to other people. So we get to see that. So it's really a reflection. So you can look at, where is your judgment? Where do you need to release judgment? Because she's calling you. Now is the time. Trust me, it's better to release it now. And then there's the Sun, because then you can focus on what does make you happy. The next card is the 7 of Swords, which is, walking away from the things that don't serve you. And the 9 of Wands, which is, she's standing there, she's bearing that light. And that's what we have to do on this journey. You have to be the light bearer. As you learn something, teach someone else. The underlying energy is the 5 of Swords. And sometimes with that, we just have to feel that, fives are about change. And have you been looking at somebody in a certain way? Do you need to look at them differently? Have you looked at them? This person is bad. They've done all this bad to me. As you're focusing on this person has done bad to me, they can just keep doing bad. If you change your perspective on this and have a whole different, like, thank you for the blessing that this was. Because you know what? If nothing else, it helped you see what your self-worth is. Where is your value? And sometimes when things don't work out, we aren't confident about that. But the card is be confident. Sometimes things don't work out for our highest and greatest good. So we get the card of be confident, which is smile, shine your light. There's only one you. And we get the card of sun activation, spend some time in the sunlight. And the underlying energy is sound healing, which is singing bowls, drums, and chimes. Sometimes Dave does some drumming for me, which really helps me get grounded. It also helps release a lot of stuck energy. So I know he's posted a video on that. So everybody check out Dave's channel or any other sound healing channel that you could get some benefit from, because we know it's done a ton for us. But as you let go of the judgment, it's going to bring this journey, to the end. Like that nines are the conclusion. 10 is back to the one, the beginning of it, starting over again. The 10 we're missing here is the 10 of cups, and we were to the 9 of cups. It's at that tipping point. Are you ready to let source bring it in the rest of the way for you to now share your personal fulfillment with your family, with your friends, the gifts you've learned?